Well, hello there. Out here chilling in the backyard with the goats. But I wanted to show you guys something I got going on here. I don't know if it's going to work or not. But, so I'm digging this hole here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Right there. And what I'm going to do with this hole is I got a 5-gallon bucket from the local hardware store. I'm going to drill some holes in it big enough for flies and shit to get through. And a buddy of mine shot a pig back in... it was clear back in September, I think. It's been, no, it wasn't September. It was probably January, February, right before he deployed. And it's been sitting in my freezer ever since, waiting for me to Euro mount it for him. And I wanted to try something new. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the pig head in that bowl. I'm going to put the bucket on, or that hole, put the bucket on top of it. And bury the edges, put a big ass rock on the bucket, drill some holes in the side of the bucket. I'm gonna see how long it takes the bugs and the flies and stuff to reduce it to bone, so all I gotta do is bleach it. Don't know if it's gonna work. If not, I'm gonna have to do some skinning on a nasty creation to finish this Euro mount up. But I got the land, I got the time, might as well try it. Alright, so we got some holes drilled in the bucket. We got our hole dug. John's on his way to the house, about 100 yards that way, to go get the pig head. And we'll stick her in here, set the bucket on top. Kind of put some rocks and stuff around the edges because the hole's just a little bit bigger in the bucket and we want a good dirt seal on there. Keep the mice and stuff out, anything that might haul off a tooth or something like that. And then we'll bury the sides of the bucket and put one of these big old rocks on here. I got plenty, so we'll put a big old rock on top and keep a raccoon or skunk or something from digging it up. I think we may have a critter that lives in this hole right here. Who knows? We got critters all over. I shot an armadillo in the face the other day. But in a couple weeks we'll pull the bucket off, put on our gag masks, and we'll take another look. Here comes old Johnny with the pig head. Get this bad boy in the bucket. Get her to rotten. This should be fun. I wanted to put a window on the bucket on the top so I could put a action camera on there on time lapse so we could watch it rot in stages. But I'm afraid that smell would like embed itself in the plastic of my action camera. And I'd never be able to get it out. Alright, so there's the head, fitting to put the bucket on. This is a little red pig my buddy Springer shot. I'll attach a photo of it. Not a very big pig, but it was his first boar, so we're going to Euro it up for him.
Young guns and legends of country. Don't lie. Shoot FM. What does your morning sound like? Yeah, I make great. One of our favorite breakfast sandwiches from McDonald's. Ooh.
Well, good morning. It's 6:28. We're leaving the gas station here in our hometown to head towards the river. About 28 minutes late. I actually just woke up about 16 minutes ago. Maybe about 19 minutes ago. Looked at my phone. It was 6:10. Had a message from my buddy Kevin behind us that, hey man, where you at? I'm like, oh shit. So I threw on some clothes in a hurry, grabbed everything, hopefully I didn't forget anything, threw it in the truck, hauled ass, and linked up with him. Now we're on our way to the river. It's about a 40-minute ride toward the river where we're going fishing. And then we'll pull it in. Hopefully we get some top water action this morning. Drop these jug lines. Have us a good day. Got me some Red Bulls. Yeah, because that's what I need in 100-degree heat. Is to dehydrate rapidly before spending all day out in the heat. But, you know, fuck it. I've got waters in the cooler. Got me water right now to drink because I woke up feeling a little bit parched. Oh, yeah, she's good.
There we go.
Oh, that's a gar. Oh, don't tell me that's a fucking gar.
It's a needle-nose gar.
And he's wrapped up in the shit.
Gonna cut it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get him. Woo! That's a good way to get cut the fuck up.
Well, you got that braided.
Yeah, it's braid. It's caught in his fucking teeth.
There we go. The humane way to release a gar on juglines.
Yeah. So you want to know what braid will do to your fucking fingers?
Lay it
That
open.
fish just did that.
Yep. Show that yellow cat, or that little cat. There we go.
Hell yeah.
That's a couple of nice fillets. Bon appetit.
Oh,
What's your
he's hooked good,
YouTube
too.
channel, Dan?
It's Tack Life Outdoors.
Let's get this shit going, man.
Hell yeah.
Enjoy life. Thanks for taking me out here and schooling me up. We had a great time.
Hey, no problem, brother.
Well, good morning. Sunday morning here in Texas. Getting ready to head out to go scout a piece of property that we might be hunting this year. Just threw a pig leg in the smoker. It's going to smoke all day, and we're going to go ahead and chop it up, make something delicious with it. It's a wild hog leg, so yeah, it's going to be delicious. A lot of people say wild hogs ain't worth eating or they taste like crap, but those people are all idiots. They just don't know how to prepare their meat. I think wild hog is amazing. You get wild game flavor, you get pork flavor, and you don't get as much fat as you do if you go to the grocery store and buy a pork shoulder there. So I'll show you all that tonight right before I chop it up.
Alright, so we're driving back from the woods right now. I didn't do any recording while we were out there in the woods. We're definitely going to start filming our Live the Hunt series out there this season. Met the landowner, really cool guy. Gonna be hanging out with him a lot. Got about a 1 acre dried up pond that's got some good soil. We're gonna go ahead and plant a food plot in, and a couple prospective areas to set up some feeders and some bow blinds. And I mean, there's just a lot of sign out here. Doesn't really look like it's a place that holds deer, as I mean they're not staying on the property, but it's definitely a travel corridor. It's a heavily used travel corridor. So we got one camera set up. We're gonna come back out here next Saturday, set up a couple of feeders, set up a couple other cameras to best judge where we're gonna set up these blinds at, and we'll go from there. We walked a good chunk of the property. There's possibility some pigs. There's also possibility some turkeys can be taken out here. Lots of rabbits, and we might actually get out here dove season too. I want to get out first thing in the morning and see how the birds fly going through there closer to when they start migrating. And hopefully we have a long good relationship with the landowner. You know, I told him I'm down to help him with whatever he needs to do as far as hauling scrap off. When he bought the property, the previous owner left a lot of scrap on there, so we'll haul some scrap off, and you know, hopefully it's a long relationship and we'll be hunting here for a couple years. He already told me I'm good to take the deer that I need, so I'm not going to get trigger happy and just start killing deer to film hunts. The goal is for each one of the kids to get at least one deer, and then myself get one deer, and then we'll go from there. See how we're sitting in the meat situation. Generally, we only need about 2 deer a year for our family, but I want each of the kids to be able to have the opportunity to hunt. So, be a good time. Stay tuned, and you'll get to see more of what we're doing. I hope you enjoyed the fishing. Not a lot of action this video. A lot of me talking. A little bit of fishing yesterday. All right, so this is the hog leg I showed y'all this morning. Look at that beautiful, beautiful caramelization. That beautiful cut of meat there. Now, once again, this is wild pig, so everybody's like, oh my God, wild pig's so nasty. The only thing you can do with it is sausage it, and I guarantee you this is probably the best hog leg you ever tasted in your entire life. And we're going to cube it up and chop it up real good, and we're going to mix it with some barbecue sauce, and we're going to make us some homemade barbecue bowls. I'll show you those here in a little bit. All right, so this is how tender this sucker comes out of the smoker. Yeah, we're just peeling that right off the bone. And the bones just come apart. And we're just gonna rip this right off the bone here and chop her up. Make us some barbecue. So let me show you what we got going on here. Went to this restaurant, go to a concert a couple times now in the last year or so. And they've got this dish, it's called a cue bowl. They are amazing. Now this here is probably not going to come anything close to their flavor, but we're going to try. So it's kind of like a Frito chili pie. We're going to start out with some Frito chips here. I've got a few Frito chips. Now, I showed y'all the pork leg we did up. I'm going to throw some pork on here. Theirs has brisket, but I didn't feel like cooking a big old brisket just for 4 people to eat dinner. So we got a little bit of pork up in here. Then I'm gonna throw some pickles on here, or they generally use a sweet pickle. I thought these were a sweet pickle, but they're actually a dill pickle. But it's not gonna make any difference because it's gonna be good. A little bit of red onion. And then to give it a nice barbecue flavor and a little bit of sauce, and to fill it out, we're going to throw some baked beans in there. Some smoked sausage we cooked up. A little bit of that on there.
That's venison.
No, this isn't venison, just regular pork sausage. And then top it off with some white queso. And you mix this bad boy up and you eat her like a Frito pie, and she's going to be about the greatest thing on earth. Alright, well, I hope you enjoy. I know I will. If you're interested in more of what we're doing, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Give us a like on Facebook, and you can stay with us the rest of the season. There's going to be a lot more hunting, a lot more fishing, and maybe just some more me just fucking around doing some bullshit. But as always, tack life, never apologize.